Hello, I'm Agathe Roberts, and I wrote the 10-minute play called The Mechanics of a Goodbye. In this ever-changing world where our generation is constantly being defined by newer technologies, media, and online tools, I often find myself wondering about the double-edged sword of technology, notably AIs, artificial intelligence. When I first learned of AIs, I associated them with robots and figurines I used to play with as a kid. But now, AIs have become a much bigger symbol, one that inspires fear in the public of jobs being stolen, people being replaced, perhaps even a mass rebellion. On the other hand, AIs are a leading field in the science world. I have experienced both awe and fear at these new technologies, but found no clear resolution to the debate. My play takes place in a world where AIs have replaced humans on the military battlefield. They are trained by humans for years in families before they go out onto the real battlefield. I want the audience to ask themselves what happens when AIs become so close to humans that we can't tell them apart.
Warm lights come up on Gabriel, Grace, and Clara on the living room carpet, playing with all the war toys. Clara is noticeably stiff.
There you go. Now, let's place the red soldier on this side.
Who do you predict will win? Team Red or Team Blue?
Prediction. R-E-D. Red. Team Red.
War on.
Clara. Who has won?
T-E-A-M. Red.
No, count. How many soldiers are remaining from each team?
2. Red. 6. Team B-L-U-E. Team Blue. W-I-N.
Yes, correct.
Clara, what have you learned?
Team Blue win.
Which team did you think was going to win? What was your prediction?
Prediction. Team Red.
Are they the same?
Unclear pronoun.
Doorbell rings.
Stay here. I'll get the door.
Was your prediction and the result the same?
No.
What have you learned?
My prediction is wrong.
Your prediction will not always be accurate. Your prediction will not always match the result.
Grace and Clara's conversation goes on indistinctly as we hear Gabriel and Layla talk. There might be a spotlight on them. Gabriel opens the door. Layla jumps into his arms.
Layla, wow, you're home. How are you doing?
Good.
Did you sleep well?
Well, we were bundled up in a small cabin together, but all the students were nice. I'm excited to spend the next years with them. Where's Mom?
She's, reading. She's got a bunch of reports to go through before tomorrow. So how come you're back here already? Did you forget anything? Isn't the train leaving soon?
Well, there were 2 departure times, regular and late.
Layla, what did we tell you about first impressions?
They said it was fine. The first departure was going to be filled to the brim anyways.
Where are all the other late departure kids?
Well, I don't know. They're all going to be late for a reason, not just hanging out at the train station. I have my reason. I read your letter and, well, I don't think you gave me the book.
Oh, really? I thought I put it in. Let me just go find it. But wait, you stay here, okay?
What? Why?
I'll be right back.
Gabriel races around the living room, tossing a pillow or two around in search of the book. There might be comically adventurous music reflecting his mind. He finds the worn out book plainly in sight on the low coffee table. Races back to Layla. Meanwhile, Layla looks around the entrance and seems to notice some differences. She picks up a frame that is face down on the floor, gets distracted by it.
Found it. Stupid of me to promise a gift and forget it right on the table.
Why was this on the floor?
Oh, I guess it must have fallen down. That's weird. Here, let me just hang it back up.
Oh, thanks.
It's one of my all-time favorites. I've kept you my copy from my college year.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
I figured you'd like.
Oh, it's got all your annotations. I didn't even know you annotated books.
Well, my professor recommended me to do so, and my freshman self, admiring the amazing Mr. Jones, annotated his nights away.
I can't wait to read it. I'll think of you.
I sure hope you will. Perfect for the train ride. When is it leaving again?
Dad,
I just don't want you to miss it. That would not be good.
it's leaving in like an hour and the station is only 15 minutes away.
Okay, I just don't want you to miss.
I'll be there, okay? I just wanted to give you something. I didn't realize I was going to leave, so it crept up so quickly.
Layla pulls a toy out of her huge backpack, the same one that Clara is playing with in the living room.
Here.
Oh, Layla, is this General Fred?
Yep.
You don't want him?
Well, I kept little Sam. You'll keep him close, right, Dad?
Of course, honey.
Could I go say goodbye to Mom?
I really do think it's better if you.
I'm literally just gonna go say goodbye and give her a.
Layla, wait, just
What?
nothing, nothing.
Hey, Mom.
Layla, what are you doing here? Darling.
Mom? Who? What is this?
This is Clara. Layla, she's
What is she?
Hello. I'm Clara.
What is she doing here?
yes. Good job introducing yourself.
What are you made of? Why are its eyes like, where did it come from?
I am from Smithville. This is my home. Welcome.
What? No, 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 no.
Layla,
I've been living here for the past 16 years and I have never seen you here.
I do not understand.
Will you go sit on the couch, Clara?
I have received no introduction. Why?
This is Layla. Now go sit on the couch, please, Clara. Layla, leave her alone.
I've never seen anything like this. She walks so structurally. Sorry. And her eyes, they have no center. Where did you find her, Mom? What is she doing here?
What is Mom?
mom, mother. They are the same.
So, if you are my mother, so are also my mom?
Yes, Clara, that's right.
What? No, 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 Clara. This is not your mother. This is my mother. You were.
Layla, please just wait a second. Yes, that is correct. I am your mom.
What? So now you call her your daughter and me, what? A stranger? I came here for a last goodbye, a final thank you, and I find a frame off the wall and
Layla, please just let us.
how can she even call you mother if she didn't first call you mom?
What you need to understand.
How can you be her mother and mine too? How can she be your daughter and not my sister? I'd have liked a sister, but she introduced me to my own house. She has no place. Where did she even come from?
Layla, you need to be polite.
Is she even human?
Layla.
Gabriel and Grace look at each other. During the following argument, they cast looks in Clara's direction. Each look pointed in Clara's direction, especially Grace's, sparks more fury in Layla.
Layla, you can't ask these questions.
So what? I'm just supposed to say goodbye to my parents in the living room.
Don't ask now. Just.
When do you want me to ask? I'm on a train in an hour.
I just think it might not be appropriate to ask in front of.
In front of who? Who is Clara that I need to?
What your mother is trying to say is that.
I just don't understand who this is. And the night before I leave? When was I going to find out if it wasn't for this?
This has nothing, it has nothing to do with that. You were not meant to.
How could you just replace me?
Layla, we're not replacing you. This is not a one-person house.
With something so inanimate as this. She seems so young, but not fragile. No, not fragile, scheming.
Layla, please, just don't say that.
Talks like she's learning the language, but doesn't stumble. Her words are just slow. She has no shine or mobility. It all seems so puppeteered.
I can't bear to hear you say that. Please, can I try to just.
Is Clara truly worth replacing me with? I thought you told me that I was the only one you ever bonded so deeply with.
I don't know what to say, Layla.
The only one, you said. Ever. I didn't. Feste told me at school that her mother was talking about the other ones. The ones from the past, the hundreds of details from the past. She said they haunted her house. She said they found her portrait. Are these the other ones? Mom? Dad? Feste said she found a folder of all the other ones, and there were pictures, and she described their eyes. Blank, she said, blank like these, almost fake. She would bring it up to her mother, talk about the fake, but as soon as those words would exit her mouth, a ticking would sound.
Beeping alarm sound starts resounding from Layla's body.
Fill their entire house, quench her words, and she wouldn't be able to think. So she'd stop thinking, and the ticking would stop.
There is a pause between the beeps that seems almost too long, but then the sound goes on. Grace and Gabriel are frantically moving around, searching for control somewhere. The beeping gets louder.
Oh no, Gabriel, I think this is it. Oh, no. This hasn't happened for 40 years. How did we mess this up? Shit.
Can you deactivate it? Can you try?
No, I don't remember how.
Clara, one of the other ones?
Layla, just stop. Please, just calm down.
I'm not going to calm down. I'm not going to stop thinking. The beeping is still going, and I won't let it consume me like it did Feste.
We're just trying to protect you, Layla. Listen to us, please.
No. Clara is new. She's shiny and glossy. I'm the other one.
Please, Layla, listen. Please, you are going to.
Flashing lights around and inside Layla. She is deactivated.
Goodbye.
Blackout.
Greetings from Claudia Haas in White Bear Lake, Minnesota. I am honored that Playwrights for Change and the American Alliance for Theater Education has chosen hiking as its winner in the adult competition. It is a play near and dear to my heart. It honors some young women I know who used their experiences to go out in public and educate and help others about the misunderstandings of this behavior and to offer avenues of help. It is a subject rarely talked about, and it's about time we addressed it without fear of what others may think. I hope the play serves as a starting point for some young people out there. Thank you.
Let me. The strawberry?
Raspberry, please.
Here.
Thanks. I always wanted to be taller.
It wasn't fun in middle school when I towered over everyone, but comes in handy now. You should get that looked at. They could get infected.
It's nothing. I like to hike a lot and like blazing my own trails. So when branches get in my way, I just, yeah.
Fall right through them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's hot in here. You would think they would crack the AC up on a day like this, but I was just heading to the cafe. Care for some coffee or water?
No, thank you.
If you change your mind,
I will. The scars, they're ugly.
I know. I used to hike a lot. I'm Jane. I was named after Jane Eyre. My parents had a thing for literary heroines, but I tell people I was named after Jane Austen, much more hip.
Ella. Like the girl with the cinders. It's a family name, so I wasn't named after her, and I hate it.
I think it's required that you hate your name for at least a few years.
I really do hike.
I believe you.
It's the best way to get away from things. Did you hike?
Oh, I ran. Yeah, in the streets, on treadmills, up hills, down hills. Whenever I had a free moment, I was running.
Did it help?
Sometimes. But at the end of the day, I always wound up in my room, alone, and with my thoughts. I couldn't stop the thoughts.
You weren't good enough.
Or pretty enough. Or smart enough. Or not fast enough. Not clever enough. Nothing was enough. I come from a family of literary lovers. Discussions of outside the dollhouse, exploring images of females in Scandinavian theater were considered good conversation at dinner time.
Out of my league.
Mine too. Plus, I had no interest, so I retired to my room and mourned my shortcomings.
With a razor.
Yes.
You don't
Hike? Anymore? No. No, I was pushing friends away. I fell for a guy, and he was pretty appalled. I mean, when he saw my stash of bloody tissues, he told my parents.
My parents can't know.
You never know. My parents already suspected. There are only so many places you can stash stuff. And after the hurt looks and some tears, we talked.
That fixed it?
I wish it was that easy. At first, I wasn't ready, and second, I liked the sensation. And then I just got tired of trying to hide it. And finally, I just got tired. Tired of my doubts. It took a whole lot of people telling me I was enough. Not gonna lie, nothing happens overnight, but when it does happen, it's pretty wonderful.
Can't even think of something being wonderful.
It's there. You can reach it, but wonder doesn't slap you in the face like a razor does. It asks you to open your eyes and believe in it.
I don't know. Right now, I do like the rush. When I pierce the skin and the blood comes out, there's nothing else on my mind. I'm present, just me, my arm, my blood, and I forget everything. School, expectations, all my faults, they disappear. And I am fully my own person.
Are you? Are you really your own person if cutting your arms owns you?
I can control it.
That's what I thought.
I'm not you.
No. No. And I shouldn't make assumptions. I'm sorry.
Did you just apologize to me?
Yes.
That's a first in my life.
I'm glad to finally be the first in something.
Well, what happened with the guy who told your parents?
Oh, he went with someone who didn't have issues.
Sorry.
Oh, don't be. That's a hurt that healed a while ago.
Will those ever heal?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't mind. I look at them as a reminder. A reminder that I am enough.
Oh. I have to go.
Oh, do you have a contact list or?
Yeah, it's a phone.
May I? My number, just in case you want to talk about.
Hiking.
Yeah. Or why sushi's overrated or Marvel comics or anything.
Thanks. I appreciate the conversation. It's a first for me. And that in itself is pretty wonderful.
Hello, my name is Candace Amarante, and my play, You, Me, and Victor Hugo, is a runner-up for the Playwright for Change adult category. I was inspired to write this play because I noticed young people are finding it challenging to navigate in a world consumed with divisive and conflicting rhetoric. They're also finding it difficult to express themselves freely. Art usually provides a safe space of doing so, but of late schools have been preventing the production of plays due to controversial content. In my play, I send a diverse group of modern day middle grade students who are in the throes of dealing with the school board censoring their own play back in time to witness how Victor Hugo and his romantic followers fought an actual battle in a theater hall to liberate for the liberation of the arts in 1830. I'd like to thank the American Alliance for Theater and Education for this opportunity.
Hi, my name is Chitra Ralapalli, and I will be playing Mridu, who is a 13-year-old Indian girl.
Hi, my name is Joshua Leggett, and I'll be playing Tony, a 13-year-old African-American boy.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Celeste, and I'll be playing Miss Pemberton, an African-American woman in her late 20s.
Tony!
Oh.
Tony, I've been cast as Esmeralda. Can you believe it, Tony? I'm gonna play the beautiful heroine in A Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Calm down, Radu. You act like you've just won an Oscar. It's just a school musical.
You don't understand. All my life, I've dreamed of playing the lead female role in a musical. It's like my destiny. Have I ever told you what my name means in Sanskrit? Melodious voice.
Melodious voice. Yes, I know. I've known since the first day we met in kindergarten, 8 years ago.
You just don't get it. What are you doing?
I'm getting into character. It's not easy playing Quasimodo.
You can do that later. Let's go over our lines now.
Shouldn't we wait for Pemby before we start rehearsing? Where is she anyway?
I don't know.
Strange that she canceled drama club, but wanted to meet with just the two of us.
That's because we're the leads. Now, come on, let's start.
I think we should wait.
Tony!
All right already.
Okay. Act 1, Scene 3. The beautiful Esmeralda approaches Quasimodo.
Water. Someone. Water, please.
Kids?
Hey, Pemby. What's up?
What's wrong, Mrs. Pemberton?
Something really bad must have happened.
How do you know?
Because she didn't yell, Tony, if you call me Pemby once more, say it, Pemby. Let me have it, please. You're freaking me out here.
Bunch of censors.
What?
They're a bunch of censors.
What does that mean?
The school board has canceled our play. Censorship means to suppress. The school board fears that the musical will spark unwanted debates that might disrupt the peace and order of our school. So they've silenced us. They took issue with how we turned it into a political play, claiming that we focused too much on the persecution of the gypsies, which they found suggestive of the way our government deals with immigrants. They think our interpretation of the Hunchback of Notre Dame is too controversial.
And so what, we aren't allowed to do it?
Apparently not. Oh, and to top it all off, they don't understand why we killed Esmeralda at the end of the play.
But she was killed at the end of the novel.
But not the musical.
Well, then why can't we just do the original musical with everyone living happily ever after?
All that reading we did on the inhumane policies towards immigrants both back then and now for nothing? That doesn't seem right either, Midu. Do you know how much video game time I sacrificed to do the assignments so we could adapt the musical to make it more consistent with Victor Hugo's novel? Damn, darn it all. Wait, why don't we confront the school board and put the play on here anyway?
We can't, Tony. They've threatened to expel any student who attempts to put on the musical on school premises and to terminate my employment.
It's awful. 1 minute I'm living the dream, and then it's killed with this nightmare.
Maybe.
What?
maybe we could still put on the play.
When?
Where?
How?
Maybe at a theater downtown.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know. I don't want to get expelled. I mean, that would ruin my chances of getting into Juilliard.
The school board said not on school premises, right, Pemby?
Tony, if you call me Pemby once more.
You're back. Thank goodness.
Yes, Tony, they did specifically say not on school premises, but I really wanted to put it on here for your peers. They need to see a play like this right now.
And even if we did get it to show downtown, we can't do much advertising here at school, can we?
This is so frustrating.
I'll talk to the artistic director at the theater downtown. Maybe she'll give us some advice. I better head down there now.
Can we go with you? Please, we want to help, don't we, Midu?
I don't know.
I'm not sure it's a good idea either, Tony.
It's our play just as much as it is yours. It's only fair that we help you keep it alive.
Well, okay, but give your parents a quick call to see if it's all right with them.
I think I'll be heading home.
Come on, Midu. We've worked too hard to let it end like this. Now, call your parents. Will you be driving us, Pemby?
Nope. We're taking the subway.
The subway?
Subway?
It's faster.
I hate public transportation.
Midu, what's wrong with you? We gotta hurry or we'll lose Pemby. Oh no! She thinks we're still behind her. She's entering the subway car. Pemby, wait!
I can't do this. I feel like I'm breaking the law.
We aren't breaking the law. Come on, let's go.
The school board canceled the musical. I don't see why we should try to defy them and try to put it on anyway.
Because it's the right thing to do, Midu. The school board already controls what we learn. Just because we take a little independent action by adapting the musical doesn't mean they had to. What was that word Pemby used?
Censor.
Yeah, censor us. We should be allowed to express ourselves freely about the injustices of our corrupt government on the safe space of the stage. And honestly, if it were up to me, I'd insist the Hunchback of Notre Dame take place at the school theater because that's where it belongs.
No, Tony, we are in enough trouble as it is.
Midu, do this for Pemby then. Think of all she's gone through with the school board for us.
Members of the school board, please reconsider your decision. Our students are seeing, hearing, and yearning to understand what they find troubling in our own society today. This musical is a way we can help channel their fears and have them discuss and ask questions they may otherwise not ask. Through this musical, they've learned about the ill treatment of gypsies in Hugo's novel. They see the similarities between what happened then to what's happening now with our own government's inhumane treatment of immigrants at our borders. They are becoming aware of the importance of history, that the politics of this present can't be disengaged from the past. Correlations are being made. Good questions are being asked. Please, don't stifle their learning.
Hey, it's me, Annabeth Gleck. I wrote the play The 1.5 Lives of Oliver Peters, and well, if I do say so myself, it's a pretty good and in-depth piece. decided to write this because I was in a playwriting class at my school, Professional Performing Arts School in Manhattan. I was thinking about what to write, and then I saw this playwriting competition, and I was like, why don't I hit two birds with one stone? I've always liked writing since I was young. Wait, I still am young. Well, younger, and I really want to put my skills to the test. I thought about this certain topic because I've seen multiple news reports about shootings where I live. No one ever really talks about the child's perspective of being there, or not even being in the classroom at the time, or especially if someone does. I wanted to bring awareness to this horrible situation and maybe try to stop it. I never thought I would actually win or get close to winning, but here I am. I'm kind of actually amazed. I hope to go even farther with writing one day, but this is the first step. I hope you enjoy it, and thanks.
Scene 1, School. A flashback. Kids are sitting in chairs, listening to teacher. Alex and Oliver are among them.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, Alex, but be sure to come back as soon as you can. This is an important subject. Okay, just see on the board to find X, you need to...
We are in a hard lockdown, everyone. This is not a drill. Lock your doors and hide.
All right. Everyone to the edge of the classroom. Don't go near any windows or doors.
Kids panic and run and hide in the classroom.
What about Alex?
Alex will have to go to another room. Hopefully she will make it.
I can't just leave her. She's my best friend.
One student is screaming and running around teacher.
Stop! Okay, head count, everyone.
Oliver runs out of the classroom into the hallway.
Oliver, get back here! Quiet! I hope Oliver gets to a different classroom. And I must lock the door.
Scene 2, Alex's room.
Hey, it's Alex. It's been a week since that. You're probably wondering about what happened, about the thing no one talks about. Death. Shootings. No one ever talks to kids about survivor's grief, about how it feels to have your best friend die. I don't know how to handle this stuff all on my own. So you see, the school shooter caused everyone to panic. Oliver panicked. He ran out into the hall. I don't know why. Even though I was in the bathroom at this time and didn't see anything, I still see it so clearly in my mind every day. Once the shooter had left, they took a life with them. My best friend's life. I blame myself for Oliver's death, for not being in the classroom at the time. I could have done something, anything. All my classmates hate me. At least I think. I never would take Oliver's life. He was my best friend. It should have been me.
Scene 3, a nightmare.
Oliver? Alex, help me.
Oliver,
Help me. Oh no.
Oliver runs to exit, but falls as a gunshot plays and someone carries him away. Alex wakes up, breathing hard.
The same nightmare. Every night.
Alex turns around to see Oliver behind her.
Oliver? You're alive? But how?
Well, not really. You see, I'm
I'm kind of stuck in limbo.
How are you so calm about this? Also, what's limbo?
Limbo is like another dimension, but it's also a place for people who still have more to live for. It's like I'm stuck between life and death.
I just wish you were here.
Facts.
I'm sorry, Oliver. It's my fault you died. I'm never going back to school. I just can't. It's not the same without you, and everyone blames me for your death.
No one blames you. If anything, they feel sorry for you. So please leave your room. But just remember I'll always be here. You shouldn't lock yourself up, Alex, and not enjoy your life because of me. If not for your own good, then do it for me.
I can't, Oliver. You must understand, we were misfits. No one knew who we were, and no one ever talks about these things. I have no one to talk to or relate to. I feel too bad to leave, too bad to move. Like a ton of weight is in my stomach, dragging me down. My stomach hurts every day. I can't sleep at night without thinking about it.
I understand. I may seem fine with being undead, but I'm not. It's the same feeling for me. But we can't change that. What's done is done. We must live with what we've got. But you do have someone to talk to. Me.
I don't think I'll ever be fine. But if it makes Oliver happy, if that even was Oliver, I guess I might try.
Scene 4, School.
Okay. I can do this.
Alex, you're back. You're excused from your grades while you're dealing with grades. You may also see our guidance consultant if you like.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. But that is a big thing. You should really talk to someone.
I hope I'm not the center of attention. It's been a few days and these kids are all about gossip. They'll talk about one thing for a day and the next it's like it never happened. They'll find another thing to talk about like that. When something gets boring, they'll find something else to talk about like that. Especially when it's about me. I'm like the least popular person ever. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about this. It's too depressing for anyone to think about.
Hey, Alex.
Oliver? You're still here?
Of course. I told you I'd always be here.
Which here, though? Like, in real life? I don't even know if you're actually a ghost or just in my mind.
Both. +1, 2. In your heart.
This is too much to handle sometimes, Oliver. I'm getting boba.
I know you still blame yourself for my death. But it's not your fault. It was my own decision to leave the room. I wanted to be with you. I thought you might die, and I wanted to be there with you. The shooter found me. It's okay. Because I'll never have to live without you. And neither do you.
So many things you say are true, but also false. It was my fault you died. You went out to find me.
True, but I wanted to.
I don't think I'll ever forgive myself.
Only time can solve that now. I think I'm done here.
No, no, I can't live without you. I can't be alone again with no one to talk to.
I'll never truly be gone. Remember, in your mind, your soul, and your heart.
Scene 5. 10 years later.
Hey, it's me, Alex, again. I may look different, but I am 23 now. It was long ago when Oliver died, but it still seems like it was yesterday. I think of him every day. I write all my memories of him in a notebook. I turned our story into a book. Most people think it's fiction, but it's real. At least to me. I miss him so much. But I've coped. With therapy and new friends, I've lived with it. But I will never forget Oliver. I have PTSD, yes, but it's getting better. But I want to talk about my life. My personality isn't just losing my best friend. I've done so much more. In college, I'm studying paranormal activity. I'm hoping to get a PhD. I have a girlfriend now, and she's the best. She's kind and always supports me. I love her. You may be wondering why I'm studying this topic. Well, I got really interested in how Oliver and other ghosts really come to you. I want to know if it was true. So I decided to do some ghost hunting. I've been going to haunted houses, taking samples. I've even found some good technology to find ghosts. I really like how my life has been going, even after everything that happened. I will always remember him. That's it for me. Love, Alex.
Hey, it's me, Oliver. Of course. It's been a while since Alex saw me, but I've been watching. I promised to. I have watched her grow and live a lovely life. I'm so proud of her. She's living the life I always wanted her to, and me to have. She's so smart. In a couple of minutes, I'm leaving Limbo. I helped Alex and I finished the mission. I've been okay in Limbo. And I can't wait to finally go to heaven. The sad thing is, Alex will never ever truly know that I loved her.
I know you loved me, Oliver. You always were obvious. I love you too, Oliver.
The 1.5 Lives of Oliver Peters, with Haley Ann Hart as Alex, Darcy Ramirez as Oliver, Jen Lee as teacher. Written by Annabeth Glick for the Playwrights for Change 2023.
Hi everyone, I'm Elena. I'm going to be a freshman at La Follette High School this year, and I wrote the play Masks. Masks is about a girl who struggles with her mental health and decides to cover that up with a mask because she thinks that she always has to be happy, or in other words, always be in the green zone. And then this new person comes along without a mask and shows her that it's okay to be sad and to be angry. And it's also okay to be happy, but you don't have to be happy all the time. And I think this would really fit with the theme this year about what no one talks about. So thank you all for your support, and I hope you enjoy.
Sometimes I feel like a criminal. I would be if hiding my identity was a crime, which it is in a way. I'm wearing a mask and everything, but no one seems to notice or care. I used to put it on every day, but one day it just stuck. But I'm not the only one. You see, some people wear them to hide their
insecurities,
or
anxiety, depression.
We put them on and no one knows our real smile, our real laugh, our real happiness. But that's not why we wear it. We wear them to cover our sadness, anger, anxiety, and it fakes everything else. That's the consequence, and we're alone.
Today, students, we will be talking about feelings like the red zone, green zone, yellow zone, and blue zone. Students, please calm your body. Anyway, can anyone tell me what zone we should be in the most?
green.
Good job, everyone. Yes, the green zone is the one we should always be in. Happy and calm. You have a choice of which one you should be in, and this is the one.
This is how we are taught.
Hi, everyone. I'm the new student.
She's not wearing a mask.
Except for her.
Oh, yes. Welcome, Maeve. Please have a seat next to Alex. Everyone meet our new student, Maeve.
Hi, everyone. My name is Maeve, and my pronouns are they, them.
Pronouns?
Oh, great. Anyway, please turn and talk about what the green zone looks like. I will be right back, and please remember, students, have a good day, or don't. The choice is yours.
Well, that's stupid. Yeah, technically it's our choice, but is she implying to hide our feelings?
Well, there's nothing to hide if you're always in the green zone, like you should be.
What do you mean always in the green zone?
He means that we're always supposed to be happy and calm.
Well, what about if something bad happens? Or like anxiety and
We
depression?
don't talk about those kind of things here.
Okay, everyone, I'm back. What did we talk about?
How we should always be in the green zone.
Maeve, what do you think?
I think it's good to be in the green zone, but I mean, we're human after all. We can't always be there. Some people struggle at home or with other things, and we shouldn't force them to be in the green zone or hide. Instead, maybe they can get help. And
That's enough, Maeve. Thank you. Maeve.
Yes?
We don't talk about those things here. We want our students to have a positive, happy, and calm experience. And the only way to do that is to keep talking about it.
You don't really care about how your students are feeling. If you did, you would get them help. See if they're okay. Check in on them, not force them to be happy. You only care about making your job easier.
You can go now.
Hey, Alex, right?
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that
We don't talk about that kind of stuff here.
Fine.
Why aren't they wearing a mask? They have to. That is what we do at this school. We hide and hide and hide because that's the only way we can make our life better. I can't do it anymore. Maybe they're happy. No. I'm fine. I'll be fine as long as I stay happy. As long as I stay in the green zone.
I know how it feels. Wearing it, you feel safe and protected from everything. It covers your scars and it's amazing. Amazing until it takes away your happiness, your motivation and excitement. Until you can't take it off anymore. It's stuck and you're stuck in this endless sadness. You convince yourself that if you take it off, it'll be worse. But it's not. Because even without it, I'm still sad. I'm still anxious, but I'm free. And I found other coping skills other than teaching it to others, thinking that it will make it better, or hiding your shaking leg and fidgeting with your own hands, not asking for help, or even wearing it for so long that you think it's a part of who you are now. Trying to be happy so much that you think you can't breathe without it. Yeah, I remember that feeling.
Why do we keep on running into each other?
Wait.
What?
I know how it feels.
Yeah, right, says the person who's not even wearing a mask.
Yeah, well, I used to.
What?
It stuck to me too. It took a while, but once I got it off.
Tell me it's great or that you feel happy. I know it doesn't. That's why I put it on in the first place.
You're right. I'm still sad. Sometimes still angry and still anxious, but I'm free. And at least now I get to feel that real happiness instead of faking it.
I do feel happy.
According to who? To you? Or to the other students and teacher at school? I know it's hard, but it's better without it.
Why do you even care?
I don't know. I just don't want anyone to have to feel how I felt. It was horrible.
But I've been so bad to you.
That's okay.
Maybe they're right. Maybe it's possible. If they say it's better if someone can relate, then maybe it'll be okay. Maeve's right. I do fake my happiness. So who says they're not right about this? No, I can't. Everyone is going to see me like this. But I guess Maeve would see the nicer me. I guess it could be a way to start over. I guess I can finally breathe again.
Morning, class. Has anyone seen Alex?
No.
Guess I'll have to mark her absent.
Wait.
Bye, everyone.
My name is Mackenzie Bonilla, and I'm going into my senior year at Ramon C. Cortines of Visual and Performing Arts, or Grand Arts, and I wrote the play When We Say Goodbye. Essentially, I just had this idea to write a story about love and about family and about remembrance and honoring those that have since passed, and knowing that those special people in our lives, they give us their love and their hearts and their memories and their experiences and their lessons and just love in general. And those are the things that we hold with us and that we keep in our hearts, even when they're no longer with us. So I'm so incredibly grateful to have this opportunity to showcase and share my work with others. And yeah, thank you so much. And I really do hope you enjoy it and hopefully take a message of your own from it. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here with us. My name is Carolyn German, and I had the great good fortune to direct some very talented people. The play is When We Say Goodbye by Mackenzie Bonilla. And for our actors today, we have Kaylin Langer Mendonça, and she's playing young mom. We have Christine Waters playing mom. And we have Joshua Leggett playing Alex. I'll read the stage directions for you. A spotlight shines over a cemetery with a small bench next to a tombstone. Alex enters with flowers. He walks over to the tombstone, bends down, and gingerly places the flowers. He then sits down on the bench.
Hey, Mom. It's me. I know you're probably can't hear me, but I brought you roses. I know they're your favorite. I was actually walking around the grocery store when I saw them. They reminded me of you, and I guess I just haven't been here in a while, and I just wanted to see you. Well, I guess I really can't do that anymore, can I? uh, I started giving Annie piano lessons. It's funny because when I'm telling you, she just started, and I can already see her selling out stadiums or becoming the next Beethoven. Who knows? I keep telling her that she can do anything she puts her mind to, like you used to tell me. Uh, I don't know if I told you, but after the funeral, when everyone was heading home, this lady came up to me. I had never seen her before in my life. She was telling me all these amazing things about you and about how much you impacted her life. And when she was done talking, I asked her how she knew you. She kind of laughed to herself, and then she told me that she had only briefly met you once at a Baskin Robbins. Only you, Mom. Only you could change someone's life at a Baskin Robbins. God, I miss you. I miss hearing your voice. I miss talking to you. I miss just being around you. I don't think you understand what I would do for just one more moment. I just need you here with me.
Mom walks into the setting, slowly, smiling. She goes to sit down next to Alex. He doesn't notice her. Then she puts her hand on top of his. He turns to her.
I'm here, Alex.
Mom? It's you. You're here. Why? Why are you?
Well, it's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay.
Okay, well, what does this mean? Why are you here now?
You needed me. And I also came to say a proper goodbye.
What? I don't understand.
It's really not important now. I just want you to know that everything is going to be okay. So, you're teaching Annie piano.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. You must be so proud of her.
Yeah, I am.
Do you remember the first time you asked me to teach you piano? Your tiny little hands pressing the keys. You were always so curious.
Another spotlight comes up on a piano where young mom is seated. She plays a soft tune while child Alex enters. He runs over to her. On the other side of the stage, we see mom and Alex watching the scene as if watching a distant memory.
Mom!
Yes, Alex.
What are you doing?
I'm playing piano.
Ooh, I want to play the piano too.
Do you want me to teach you?
Yeah?
What's the magic word?
Please.
Okay, so you're going to want to place your hands on the keys like this.
Young mom helps young Alex place his hands on the keys. Together, they play a note.
That's so cool. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Look at you go. Okay, now try it on your own. You can do it.
Young Alex places his hands back on the piano and plays the same note from before.
I did it. Did you see, Mom? I did it.
You did. You did do it. Was that fun?
Yeah, that was fun.
If you want, I can teach you how to play a whole song.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe one day you can even write one of your own.
Young mom kisses Alex on his forehead. The spotlight fades on that bench and scene, and the lights come up on Alex and mom back at the cemetery.
Jesus, I was a handful.
Maybe just a little, but you're still my perfect little angel. Either way, my little genius. I loved seeing the world through your eyes. All that creativity. You always inspired me. And I bet you feel the same for Annie.
Oh, I do. She's the light of my life. I honestly don't know what I would do without her.
Another spotlight comes up on the other side of the stage. Young mom and married Alex are sitting at the kitchen table drinking coffee.
I had no idea Girl Scout season was starting up again. Last Friday, I was passing by the Ralphs next to the bank. You know, the one next to IHOP? Anyway, I bought like 5 boxes from those girls. I actually bought a box of Thin Mints for you and Miranda. She likes chocolate, right? I couldn't remember. I mean, everybody likes chocolate. Okay, Alex? What's going on? You're not even listening.
Oh, nothing. I'm okay. And yeah, Miranda loves chocolate. Thanks, Mom.
So you're totally fine.
Yes, Mom. I'm fine. Okay, fine. I'm not fine. Miranda's pregnant.
But you're not happy about it?
No, it's not that. Don't get me wrong. I'm really excited, but I'm just so scared, Mom. I mean, we're married. It's what's supposed to happen. We're supposed to have a kid, start a family, but I don't think I'm ready at all.
I understand. It's a kid and it's.
But at the same time, I want a kid. You know, I've always wanted to be a dad, but what if what if I can't do it? What if I fail? What if
Okay. First of all, take a deep breath. Second, I know you're scared. Raising a kid is not easy. Trust me. It was no walk in the park raising you on my own. But you know what made it worth it?
what?
You. You were what kept me going. I was so nervous that I wouldn't be able to do it. But then all of a sudden, I was holding you in my hands, watching you take your first breath. And all of those worries were pushed away. And I realized I wasn't alone. You were on this journey with me. And that's when I knew everything would be okay.
I can do it. Right, Mom?
I know you can.
The spotlight fades on them, and we are taken back to Mom and Alex at the cemetery.
I think it's time now.
No. No, you can't just leave. Not right now. Just stay a little longer. Please.
Alex,
Please.
Alex, I promise it's going to be okay. You remember what I told you the last time we saw each other?
A spotlight comes up over a hospital bed. Young Mom is lying on the bed. Married Alex is by her side, holding her hands in his.
Mom, please, you can't leave me. I need you.
Alex, listen to me. I'm not going to leave you. Never.
Then what is this? You're dying. You're leaving me.
That doesn't mean I'm not going to be with you. Alex, I will always be watching over you. That's what a mom does. And I will never stop being your mom. I know it's hard. I know. But you need to keep going. For Annie. For Miranda. For me. Life is going to continue on without me, and that's okay. I promise.
I love you so much, Mom.
I love you more, Alex.
Married Alex leans in and kisses her forehead. They hold on to each other as young Mom takes her last breath. The spotlight slowly fades away, and the light comes back to Alex and Mom at the cemetery.
I love you so much, Mom.
Well, I love you more, baby.
I guess this is the goodbye you were talking about?
Yeah. But you know, I'm always there with you. I'll be there when you're dreaming, when you play piano with Annie. I'll even be there when you see the roses at the grocery store. Bye, Alex.
Goodbye, Mom.
Mom leans in and kisses Alex on the forehead one last time. She caresses his hand and his face and then stands. Alex watches her exit. His phone suddenly starts to ring and he checks the caller ID.
Hey, sweetie. How are... Yes, I know, Annie. Don't worry, I wouldn't miss our lessons for the world. Yes, I'll be there soon. Okay, baby. I love you. Bye-bye.
He hangs up and puts the phones away. He then walks over to the tombstone. He then begins to walk off, looking back over his shoulder one more time at the tombstone. Crossfade to a podium center stage. Alex walks into the podium light. He is wearing a black suit.
My mom was the greatest person I've ever met. She was also the kindest, the most forgiving, the most caring. You didn't have to know my mom very well to know that. She believed in me when no one else did. She supported me when everyone turned their backs on me. She loved me at my worst, and she never gave up on me, even when I did. This is all hard, really hard. Uh, I mean, one minute you're this grown man who thinks he's all independent and stuff. Like, here I am with a wife and a kid. I have a pretty successful career. Things are good. And I mean, grown men can only need their moms so much, right? Here I was thinking I was so tough. But then she left. And that's when I realized that the one thing that was holding me together, the one thing, was gone. And it was like everything shattered all around me. And all of a sudden, I was a little boy again who just scraped his knee falling off his bike. And the only thing in the entire world that could make me feel better was my mom. There's no guidebook for this type of stuff, even though I really wish there was. So I like to imagine what my mom might say to me right now. She'd probably tell me that it would be okay and that things would get better with time. She's right. She's always right. So, I guess what I want to say is thank you for always seeing the best in me. Thank you for always being patient with me. Thank you all for always being there. I love you, Mom.
Blackout. End of play. Yay! Let's give a big hand to these fabulous actors. We have Kaylin and Christine, excuse me, and we have Joshua. And that was, of course, a play by Mackenzie Bonilla. And thank you for watching. And thank you, amazing actors, for bringing your skills to Zoom for this event. So hope to work with you all soon and hope to see folks soon.